What is the single most expensive mistake you can make in your life? It has nothing to do with your career or your finances. It's losing your identity. For millions of women, this is a silent crisis, and it's starting younger and hitting harder than ever before. If you feel lost, burnt out, or just not quite yourself anymore, stay right here. This isn't just a midlife crisis you can schedule for your 40s. It's an identity crisis that happens when we unknowingly negotiate away pieces of ourselves for jobs, for relationships, and for the approval of others. Many women wake up years later filled with a quiet, gnawing regret, wondering how they got so disconnected from the person they were meant to be. So, what if you could see the traps before you stepped into them? Today, we're breaking down the 15 most damaging identity mistakes women come to regret. More importantly, we'll explore how you can start reclaiming the most important asset you'll ever have: your true self. Mistake number 1, being the overfunctioner. Sound familiar? You're the fixer, the planner, the peacekeeper, the de facto CEO of your family, your friend group, and maybe even your entire office. So many women are socialized to be the default helper, putting everyone else's needs on the front burner until their own pot runs completely dry. The regret hits hard when you look around and realize you've built a beautiful life for everyone else, but you've forgotten to build a room for yourself in it. You're left exhausted, resentful, and asking, who am I when I'm not doing something for someone else? Mistake number 2, losing yourself in a relationship. This is the chameleon effect. You start dating someone and suddenly their favorite music is on your playlist, their hobbies fill your weekends, and your opinions start to sound a lot like theirs. It's a slow, subtle erosion of self, and it's a mistake countless women regret. A healthy partnership is about 2 whole individuals coming together. It's not a merger where one person gets acquired. Your passions, your friends, and your alone time aren't threats to the relationship. They are what make you you. Mistake number 3, caring too much about what other people think. This is one of the biggest thieves of a well-lived life. We waste years worrying about the judgment of family, friends, and strangers on the internet, shrinking ourselves to fit into boxes we were never designed for. Here's the truth. Most people are the main character of their own movie. They're not scrutinizing yours. The real tragedy is arriving at 50 or 60 and realizing you lived a life designed for an audience, instead of a life that was authentically yours. You'll find that peace is the new popularity. Mistake number 4, choosing a career for the wrong reasons. Did you pick your career because it came with a prestigious title, a big salary, or your parents' approval? A shocking number of people, especially women, find themselves a decade or 2 down a professional path they never truly wanted. They regret playing it safe instead of taking a risk on a passion. Your life is too long to spend 40 hours a week doing work that drains your soul. You don't have to quit tomorrow, but you can start course correcting. Take a class, start that side project, and explore what actually lights you up. Mistake number 5, letting your past write your future. We all have stories we tell ourselves. I'm not a leader, I always mess up relationships, or I'm just not creative. Many women regret letting these old, expired narratives dictate their potential. Your past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. You have the power to learn, grow, and become a completely different version of yourself. Challenge those limiting beliefs. Just because you've always been a certain way doesn't mean you have to stay that way. Mistake number 6, staying in a bad situation for too long. This goes for jobs, friendships, and especially relationships. Too many women regret the years they lost trying to fix something that was fundamentally broken. We stay out of fear, misplaced loyalty, or the sunk cost fallacy, the belief that we've invested too much time to leave. But that time is already gone. Don't throw more good years after bad. Knowing when to walk away is one of the most powerful forms of self-preservation you can master. Mistake number 7, ignoring your health. When you're young, you feel invincible. You trade sleep for deadlines, survive on caffeine and convenience, and promise you'll start working out later. But later comes with a bill. A major regret for women in their 40s and beyond is not taking their physical and mental well-being seriously sooner. Your health isn't a luxury item. It's the foundation that holds up everything else in your life. Prioritizing it isn't selfish. It's essential. Mistake number 8, playing the comparison game. Social media has created a world where it's never been easier to feel like you are falling behind. We compare our real lives to someone else's curated highlight reel. This is a game you can never win, and it's the fastest way to kill your own joy. Women often regret the hours wasted feeling less than because their reality didn't match an online persona. The solution is simple, but not easy. Curate your feed as aggressively as you'd curate your life. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad, and focus on your own journey. Mistake number 9. Believing your worth is tied to your productivity. Burnout is a modern epidemic, but it's often a symptom of a deeper issue. Fusing your identity with your achievements. You feel valuable when you're crushing a to-do list and worthless when you're resting. This is an exhausting, unsustainable way to live. Many women regret the missed moments, time with family, hobbies, simple joys, because they were addicted to the chase. You have to learn to detach your worth from your output. You are valuable when you're producing, and you're just as valuable when you're not. Mistake number 10, not setting boundaries. A lack of boundaries is a fast track to burnout. Women, in particular, often regret not saying no more often. We say yes to extra projects, to social events we dread, and to family demands because we're afraid to disappoint someone. But every yes to something you don't want is a no to something you need, like rest, solitude, or time for your own goals. Boundaries aren't walls to shut people out. They are gates to protect your energy for what truly matters. Mistake number 11, giving up your dreams for a partner. It's an old and tragic story. A woman scales back her ambitions for a man. She moves for his career, puts her dreams on hold to raise kids, or lets go of a passion because he wasn't on board. Compromise is one thing. Complete self-sacrifice is another. Deep regret often comes from women who wish they had either found a partner who championed their dreams or found the courage to pursue them alone. Mistake number 12, ignoring your intuition. How many times have you had a gut feeling about someone, ignored it, and lived to regret it? Society teaches us to value data and logic, but women especially come to regret not trusting their own inner wisdom. Your intuition is a highly sophisticated guidance system, refined by your unique life experiences. Learning to listen to that quiet, internal voice can save you from a world of pain and guide you toward decisions that are truly right for you. Mistake number 13, confusing passion with love. Our culture often glamorizes the intense whirlwind romance, the fireworks, and the drama. Because of this, many women regret choosing an exciting but unstable partner over a kind and dependable one. The thrill of passion is a sprint. True partnership is a marathon built on mutual respect, empathy, and shared values. The regret comes from realizing, often too late, just how rare and valuable that steady, quiet love really is. Mistake number 14, not being financially literate. A huge number of women regret outsourcing their financial knowledge to a partner or simply avoiding the topic altogether. This creates a dangerous dependency that can be devastating in the case of a divorce, death, or unexpected crisis. Financial literacy is not just about getting rich, it's the ultimate form of independence. Taking control of your money, learning to budget, save, and invest is one of the most empowering moves you can make. Mistake number 15, waiting for permission to be yourself. This is the one that ties all the others together. We wait for permission from our parents, our partners, our boss, to finally live the life we actually want. We tell ourselves we'll be our true selves when the kids are grown, after the next promotion, or once I lose the weight. But the perfect moment never arrives. The deepest regret many women have is waiting decades to finally give themselves the permission they never needed. If this list feels a little too familiar, don't let it be a source of shame. Let it be an awakening. Recognizing these patterns is the first and most critical step toward changing them. Burnout and regret are simply signs of a disconnection from your true self, and that connection can always be rebuilt. This isn't a project you have to finish by next quarter. It's a daily practice of making small choices that honor the person you truly are. It's about giving yourself the same grace and encouragement you so freely give to everyone else. So here's your first step. Ask yourself tonight, beyond my roles and responsibilities, who am I? And what is one small thing I can do tomorrow to start living in alignment with that person? Thank you for being here. If this was valuable, share it with a woman in your life who needs to hear it. And for more content on building a life you don't need to escape from, make sure you're subscribed. You're not alone on this journey.